Not the first time I've forgotten my freaking microphone. It's a constant thing I have to remind myself to do. Looks like it's on. Yeah. Is this thing on? Yes, it is. Sweet. Success. Let's see. I'm going to trim up these here cups. Add some handles. Get some work done. Hi, Marion. Oops. There we go. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Sorry for the delay. Let's make some mugs. Do 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 do. Here it is. Friday. Friday's the best. So much opportunity on a Friday. Ah, there it is. Sound was off. The sound is on now. Leah! Hi. Skibidi toilets. I am going to trim up some of these cups and then I'm going to put some handles on so that I can make them into mugs. Actually, it was so funny. I was doing some glaze testing. New glazes, some crystals. I want to get involved with making glazes that have crystals in them, and I realized I didn't have any mugs to try them out on. So I'm making some mugs. Miles! Happy Friday! Got any plans for the weekend? How about you, Marion? How's your day going? Well, night for you, right? It's like 11 o'clock. Is that hot glue on there? Dude, yeah, it's a great day. And I'm happy to be here. This tool is dull. I'm going to grab a sharpener real quick. File this tool a little bit. That's better. That's a pleasant sound, sorry. Yeah, happy to see you, Leah. You have me so curious about what's in that box. Sorry, man. Yeah, I had some setbacks today, but I'm happy to be on here now. Leah said, well, like I said, I'm awaiting one more thing. It's arriving Sunday. Then I can finish the big surprise. Right on. I am very excited. You have any plans for the weekend? Anything going on? It's raining where I am. So yikes. What is going on with that thing? There we go. Yeah, Marion, I'll try not to keep you waiting. Sorry about that. So what's the update? What have you been doing on your vacation? Oh, I'm excited too, Leah. I saw your recipe. It reminds me of some of the casseroles that my mom, Leah, I'm speaking about your casserole dish you put on there, and it reminds me of some of the casseroles my mom and my neighbor, who was kind of like my home away from home, his mom used to make when I saw the Doritos on top. I think every casserole she ever made had tater tots on top, which was always a favorite. Heck yeah. Leah said, just organizing the stuff in our tiny barn. Cool. Nice to organize, you know? It's easy to get unorganized, which is funny because then it takes motivation to get reorganized. Yeah, Leah said we love a good casserole. Me too. Marion said, I'm at home, but in Germany today was one of the sunniest days ever in Germany this year. Oh, wonderful. That's got to feel nice. Has it been a pretty severe winter for you all? Well, maybe it's not winter there. Here in the US, most people are experiencing snow and rain. That's all right. And harder with kids. I am certain of that. They like to make a mess. They can't help it though. Marion said, I mean, it's only spring, but I could wear a t-shirt for the first time this year. Yeah. What's up, Jessica? How are you? I think I'm ready, Jessica, for our Monday stream. I spent a good portion of today setting up the Teams window for this. Marion said, I love your positivity. Thank you. I have a tattoo on my leg that says atraxia, which is from this movie, Lucky Number 11. And it's sort of a theme for my life. You know, I like try and stay positive and I don't know, be a source of positivity. Leah said, mine aren't as bad as some I've witnessed. And they're good about helping clean up. That's so nice. They like to. Just need direction sometimes, but that makes sense because they're little. Absolutely. Yes. Co-stream. Jessica and I are going to try it out. Low stress. We're going to do it pretty early on a Monday and just keep the I don't know, potential for disaster down. But I think we're ready. Jessica said, I have Teams, got a new laptop to stream from, so I'm not using my expensive one. Yeah. I had to do some work here in the studio to get the computers out of here because it's a dirty space and holy cow, they don't like to be dirty. Lee said, yes, Joshua, you definitely are a beacon of light in this dark world. Oh my goodness. What a nice thing to say. Thank you, Leah. You know, honestly, I think as a former high school teacher, I just got into a habit of bringing positivity. Teenagers especially, they need a positive influence, you know. A lot of what they're going through is very challenging. So it's the least I could do really is just to be positive and support them in what they're doing. And gosh, I think it just rubbed off on me. Marion said, on Monday, the holidays are over. Oh no! And we will write math and German tests directly after, so I'm literally dying. Dang it! Well, I hope you do well, Marion, and that you get good scores on your tests. Let's see, trim this part first. Yes, Jessica, switching over to the vertical. Thank you. Oh, I didn't know they were on. Yeah, it's not usual for them to be, or not typical for them to be on a Friday. Oh, yes. Got a new foot tool today. Tell me about that. What did you get? Where'd you get it from? What are you trying to do with it? I was just noticing mine is worn out. I need to make a new one. The foot tool. Oh, right on. Looks like the foot on my mugs. Got it on Amazon. Fantastic. I'd like to check that out. Think maybe you could send me a link? It'd be sweet if I could buy it instead of having to make them all the time. Oh, nuts. Having some internet problems, huh, Marion? Are you a gamer? Do you play games? I mean, when I have time, I play Destiny 2. Anybody else play video games? Oh, thank you, Jessica. Yeah. Be cool to. Mine just get ground down so fast. Maybe if they make a metal one. Could be cool. Oh, nuts. It pauses every 2 seconds. It's not good. Oh, on mine it's struggling? On my end then. Let me see what I can do. Oh, look at that, 60 frames. Oh yeah, it's running terribly. I see. Sorry about that. See if I can adjust it while we're working here. Oh. Yeah, sorry, Marion. This is a problem on my end. It's a lot of dropped frames. Well, I guess I just have to shut it off and then start back again. Or just shut it off and then not worry about it. Still, I can try to fix it. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. I did a bunch of swapping things around today, so. Oh, that's what I should have done. I should have paused it. Well, we're all friends here. Maybe I can try. Fixing it. And you can tell me if I did anything. Okay, I switched it. Do you mind, Leah or Jessica, having a look at that horizontal and tell me if what I did improved the problem? Of course, now it might be blurry. Thank you. $15. Great to see you, man. How is everything? How's the hand? Oh, thank you, Leah. It's a joy actually to figure this stuff out. I really like a puzzle. $15, are you back in the gym then with the stitches in the hand? Oh yeah, that's pretty late. It says it is 12:10. My cold is improving for sure, but I'm still sleeping in the guest bedroom so that I hopefully won't infect my poor wife. Being sick is the worst. Not the worst, it's just it impacts everything. Brain fog and works. But I like knowing that it's gonna pass, you know. Cold usually comes and then it's like 3 days coming, 3 days you got it, and then 3 days going. So things are right now like on that downward slope. So I'm getting better every day. I'm gonna do this in reverse. Go. Yeah. Yeah. I like it here better. I can hear you better in the vertical. Let me check and see if this mic is working. Oh, that's because it's not working. Technical issues today. It's weird. This is this new program I'm running. It says it's working. Drone video. Road mic. There it is going. Our internet, I think we are like, I can't remember the name, but it's just standard, it's not like fiber or anything good. But I did a bunch of changes to the setup today, and so it was running way too high of a bit rate. And then I didn't realize I had made those changes. "15 said, I get it. I'm surprised you're even streaming. When I get a cold, I lock myself away from society for about 2 to 4 days. Yeah. Well, I have a goal on Monday to work with JM Clay. And so I felt like I needed to test out these updates that I made. And I'm really glad I did because I'm seeing some improvements I need to make. Yeah, it's going to be great. Swan City is in the vertical chat. Hi, Swan City. I have been eating your hot sauce every day. Excellent, excellent hot sauce. I'm a big fan. Chunk of something there. That's where I'll have to put the cutout. 15 says like IRL or on stream. On stream 15. Yeah, so many. That chat bot was too frequent at 5 minutes. Gosh. Yeah, so impressed, Swan, about the hot sauce. The label is excellent. I'm a big fan. I think it was such a cool way to, promote your brand and advertise. Every time I go to the fridge, get out the hot sauce, thinking about Swan City. All right, Marion's got to take a break. He'll be back soon. 15 says, I think I need to sell a kidney. So let me know if you got a hookup. Why do you have to sell a kidney, 15? Too many expensive hobbies? This one has a chunk too. It's frustrating. My brain is cashing a check my wallet can't afford. Dude. I always say I'm good at making money, but I'm better at spending money. What are you trying to buy that's so expensive? Put a little notch into it. Smooth it again. Gosh. is that? Yeah. Jessica said, that's my favorite trimming tool. And then 15 said, oh, buddy, I'm the best spender I know. The triangle. Yeah. Yeah, that Axiom tool. I don't know how to say their name. But yeah, these things are great. They keep an edge for a long time too. I haven't had to sharpen this one yet. Well, the kidney thing wasn't a lie. I don't think it's worth it. What is going on? Can't see the. Technical difficulties today. Swan makes it look so easy. That's how you know they're good at it. Dude, I would never give up my kidney for 20 grand. Every surgery I've ever had, I've regretted. I've had one surgery that was like I had my appendix out when I was a kid. And I think maybe my wisdom teeth is like arguable. Glad I got it. Did I need it? I don't know. Anyway, collarbone, should have just let that heal on its own. Knee surgery, I feel like it's worse now than before. So, I don't recommend surgery unless you have to. It's a trade-off. Dude, Nick is the best. Producer Nick. We all need a producer Nick. If you don't have one, then you have like ChatGPT and Google. Nick is your Google, Jess. He's better looking than Google. Ooh, 15, you're lucky. 15 said never had to have surgery, thankfully. Yeah. No doubt. Mom left. Nice. 15 said plus. I can always sell my sister. Yes, dude. I love that. Reminds me of Shel Silverstein's poem, One Sister for Sale. One crying, young lying, young sister for sale. Now I can't remember the rest. This kid is trying to sell his sister. Shel Silverstein. What a poet. Circus won't take her if she's crazy. I like that, Jessica. Jessica, did Swan City, Jess, did you all get that kiln fixed? Are your elements installed? "15 said, she's not crazy, just a little dumb." But she could do manual labor. That's hilarious. Yes. Marion said, do you have a favorite kind of food? Right now, I am really into burritos. I also really like black beans. How about you? What's your favorite kind of food? Both Jessicas that I know are having elemental problems. Elemental problems? That's not right. Element problems. Their kilns need elements. For JM Clay and Swan City, both need kiln elements. And JM Clay, not yet. Not yet on the elements for JM. Wonder about the elements for the Swan. Marion said, it's midnight and I'm so hungry and I love spaghetti. Can't go wrong with spaghetti. Classic, delicious. Now, are you a purist? Do you like it Italian style or do you like it with meatballs, cheese on top? What kind of spaghetti do you like? Jessica said, I'm going to have fish and chips for dinner. Oh, yeah. It's my husband's birthday today. His name is Joseph. Could you shout out a happy birthday? Absolutely. This is your birthday song. It is not very long. Thank you. Thank you. Buddy's hiding from his mom to watch YT late at night. LOL. Relatable. I do that stuff too. Heck yeah. Why not? You don't have to go to school tomorrow. And you're going to sleep in anyway. Heck yeah, Jessica. Thanks for including me in his birthday. How, if you mind if I ask, how old is your husband today? And fish and chips, does that mean you're going out to a favorite spot or are you making it at home? Was fish and chips his idea? I got 99 more questions. Marion said, I cooked some today. It's like bolognese, but without that much tomato sauce. It's my absolute favorite. Now that sounds wonderful. Gotta do this, gotta do that. Yeah, I suppose there is a delay between one and the other. I know I can fix that somehow by delaying. Yeah, 24 mentally, but 47 actually. So he and I are close to the same age. Going to a pub. Yes, please. Fish and chips, that is a favorite. Delicious meal. What are your thoughts when it comes to the fish and the vinegar? What is that vinegar called that you put on the fish and chips? A special kind. Can't think of it. Anybody think of the vinegar you put on fish and chips? Yeah, 15 said JM. Just make sure he knows you could save 15% or more. That's important to know that. Something you could write in a birthday card. Yeah, I could eat it 24/7. Mm-hmm. Going where it wants to go. Yeah, Jessica wants to know, is that where you got your name from? Marion said, oh, it's like 12:45. Totally forgot the time. Yeah, here, Marion, it is 3:35 in the afternoon on a Friday. What day is it where you are, Marion? Is it Saturday night or is it Friday night? Fifteen said, or one could say the best birthday present is car insurance. I'm just spitballing here. Happy birthday. Here's car insurance. No. I want Nikes. Fifteen said I actually work at the General. I did not know that. I thought you were, I got it in my head, 15, that you were at you like worked on a drill. That might be somebody else. Swan City said 15 is our State Farm rep. Swan City said, hey Josh, do you have the horizontal chat? Oh, maybe not. Yeet. Sorry, let me look. There's another technical problem. Oh, look at that. I have it now. Sorry. I was looking at the vertical chat on the horizontal feed. Swan City said elements going in on Sunday. Yes. Leah said, I'm excited for y'all to get it. I love the gifting too, and it's nice to be able to get something back for the wonderful gifts y'all have given me. Leah said, I'm going to go hang with the fam for a few. If you're still here, though, I'll come back. Love to everyone. Nick Jordan said, happy Friday, Lee. Nick Jordan, the man, the myth, the legend. Jess, thank you so much for letting me know. I did some Nick Jordan inspired updates today. Just want to say thank you, Nick, for the info about YT Studio, about the requirements for monetization. Helped me set a new goal, and then make some updates to the stream. Y'all are so generous with the info. I'll be honest, I couldn't do it without the help. So thank you very much. "15 said, Mary said, man, I have a black hole in my stomach right now. Mary, you need to go get some of that spaghetti. Sneak on down to the kitchen. Because, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think leftover spaghetti is better than fresh. I don't know, maybe that's crazy. That's my opinion. 15 said, the drill thing is just a gig. Car insurance is my real passion. Yay. You know, it's good to have a passion. Follow your dreams. Hey Jess, does your B mix or your white buff clay get short? Do you notice that when you're trimming that it kind of tears away a bit sometimes? Especially in the reclaim. It gets short on my end here. I'm just wondering if that's maybe specific to our clay over here on the west side, or maybe it's a larger issue with this clay. Nick says, I'll be happy at 1,000 episodes. That's amazing. I'm at 8. $1,000 episodes. Hey, I got something something else I stole from Nick and Jess. Look at this, on air. I thought that was such a cool idea because Wendy mentioned that she was kind of unsure when I'm on the wheel if she comes out here, and she's not sure if I'm on a stream or something. So she wanted a little sign, and I saw your sign. I thought, oh, that's a great idea. And the Amazonians delivered it. Also, Nick Jordan inspired. Let's just all give a round of applause to Nick Jordan. Yes, Nick Jordan. Yes. That round of applause brought to you by Stream Deck. Recommended by Nick Jordan. Is there no limit to his expertise? Tell you what, I am a fan of recommendations. And when Nick Jordan gives me a recommendation, I listen. Except for when it comes to workouts. I can't do those workouts. Like 15. 15's on those beast mode workouts. Oh, dang it. Uh, 15 said, give me your thoughts on SpaghettiOs. SpaghettiOs, here's the thing. It depends on how hungry you are. If you are, lost in the woods, you come across a can of SpaghettiOs, absolute gold. But you're not going to get me to order SpaghettiOs pretty much any other time. Maybe there's a trick to them that I don't know about. But I know they're popular amongst the children. What are your thoughts on SpaghettiOs 15? Marion's on a quest to get the bread, to get the spaghetti. Abbas Nasif said, nice job, thank you. Yeah, the worst that'll happen is you'll still be hungry, right? I'll be back and tell of how my mission went. Yes. And good luck to you, soldier. $88. So only, how many did you say? 8,000 or 1,000? 1,000. It's right there, right in front of me. Only 912 to go. I believe it'll happen for you, Nick. I do. Your stream is so entertaining. People love to watch. Bahrain, welcome. What time of day is it in Bahrain? Every production line they go through just makes me want them more. You're talking about SpaghettiOs. I haven't had SpaghettiOs in probably, 40 years. Maybe I'm all turned around on the subject. Mic check. Producer Nick coming in clutch once again. Don't even have a mic on this channel. I got 99 problems. Give myself a Nick Jordan. Everywhere. I need a Nick Jordan. Is it there? Yep. Okay. I think I got it. Thank you, Nick. Keeping me looking professional here. So that means Nick Jordan missed out on the round of applause. The Nick Jordan round of applause. We're just gonna have to do it again. This is for Nick Jordan. Round of applause. Yes. That's deserved. That's well deserved, Nick Jordan. That's brought to you by Stream Deck. Because if Nick Jordan gives me a recommendation, unless it's a workout, I'm going to do it. Of course, I still haven't watched The Sandlot. What a jerk. God. I've been watching that stinking show on Apple TV called Severance. Is that what it's called? So good. 15. Does this? That's 15. Delay. Jessica asked about the cardboard. It just keeps the clay from flying off onto the ground. And it makes some wonderful sounds. $15. Yes. 99 problems, but a trim ain't one. More. New elements on Sunday. Okay, mugs trimmed. Part 2. Hold this up. The pictures I made are not dry yet, so I'm gonna put some handles on. 15 said haircut tomorrow. I'm starting to look like a mop again. It's good to have, long hair when you can. I don't think I took full advantage of long hair opportunities, and then I started to have less and less hair. So get it while you can. Let's see, let's switch over to this. Gonna be working on this. We need some of this. Oh, what in the world? Oh, that's stupid. The extruder die is pushed over so that it's cutting off a bit. This calls for a hammer. Oh, almost. Almost. Come on, you turd. I really don't want to take it all apart. Oh, yes. Sweet. Okay. Handle. Get a grip, they say. Let's see. Jessica said, if you're having clay problems, I feel bad for you, son. I've got 99 problems, but a trim ain't one. Yes. Legend. Yes. Absolutely. If you got, I feel bad for your son. That's great. Oh, hit the jackpot. Congrats. Sometimes taking a risk, totally worth it. Oh, I don't know if Leah's still here. I missed so many of your messages. Terribly sorry about that. It says it's working now, so that maybe I just need to turn it louder, like that. Bill Riley, howdy. Hey, Ben Wolf, man, great stream today, dude. You don't hold back. I like that. You let those turds know. We don't throw square pots. Oops, I got some ding in it. Maybe if I move this lid out of my way, I won't be putting a notch in the clay. Ben said, "Hi, Jam." Yeah, we had fun at the end there, Goods. That was fun. Bill said, "Where are you located?" I, right now, am in San Diego, well, I'm about an hour north of San Diego. I always say San Diego because who's heard of Temecula? Temecula is like wine country. We're here half the year. Well, more than that, but and we also spent some time up in the Tacoma, Washington area. We got 50% Charles in here. Hey, thanks a lot, Bill. Yeah, I'm just putting some handles on this here cup. It's not the glamorous work like you'll see at Ben Wolf Pottery. Ben Wolf is 100% glamour all the time. And if you get bored of his mesmerizing throwing technique, he will serenade you on the guitar. Talent. And then I have this, the super duper clay extruder, which I love. Bill says, "I'm all in." Awesome. I don't know why I'm holding this in my left hand. I almost always do it in my right hand. I'm challenged today, though. Marion said, "Man, I'm lucky my phone survived." The Quest, the great spaghetti quest of 2025. And then my other favorite tool, spray tool. Um, 15 said, "Well, Marion, you were almost here. Now you're zero. Good luck, buddy." Oh, almost hero. Now you're zero. Jessica said, "My husband has never heard of the Stampede." Ben said, "Huh? Never seen a caulk gun extruder." Yeah, it's a handy tool, especially if you don't want to like go through the effort of loading up the full size extruder. Or in this case, if you're extruding two different shapes. The big extruder is just kind of a pain in the butt to clean up. Mary says she's away now again. Safe for now. Nick Jordan said, man, the horizontal is so chill. Do I need to pep up the vibe? I'll pep up the vibe for you, Nick Jordan. Like this. Oops, no. This is going out to all you lovers out there. Keyboard. Search. And some Nick Jordan. This one. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a Nick Jordan vibe right there. Bam. Bam. Paste. Paste. Mm-hmm. Bringing out those chill vibes. I don't want Nick Jordan to fall asleep. It's Friday nights. Mary said, but tomorrow I'm double dead. 15 said, my grandparents are watching YouTube pranks and have been for like 3 hours now. Yes. God save you from getting old. I love that. Then again, maybe that's what life is really about. Watching YouTube pranks in your 80s. Yes. At 15, my 85-year-old grandpa thinks WhatsApp is like solving 10th grade math. Nick Jordan said, I appreciate time alone and having space. It's nice to be able to spread out. Have some space all to yourself. There we go. Pump up the vibe. Okay. Dip your handle in some water. That way you know where it goes. This has a notch in it too. Chunk. Getting unlucky. This one has a chunk in it. Mmm. This one looks just right. Yeah, respect for your cool grandparents. I don't think I'll be that cool when I'm 80. Watching YouTube. Abbas said, time to job flow. Yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate the support. Not like Ben Wolf had 100 viewers at one point and had like 150 likes. I was blown away. The man is a legend. Yeah. Yeah, I can start them a little earlier though, buddy. It's no problem. I say that though. Definitely try my best though. Going to dinner. Have a great night, everyone. Bye, Jessica. Happy birthday to your husband. Enjoy the fish and chips. See you on Monday morning for me. Yeah, I can completely understand that, Marianne. You know, staying up that late is too late for a school night. But I am so grateful for the time that you have spent here today. Thank you. Yeah, I am really grateful for you being here. And good luck on the tests on Monday. Yes, Ben Wolf joining in. Thank you, Ben Wolf. Putting the dip in your hip and glide in your slide over here. Mm-hmm. That's a musician right there. If you can't play and serenade like Ben Wolf, you just have to use the power of the internet. I'm super impressed. Swan said, have any of y'all used a really dark black clay before? We are interested. I just tested this. Where is it? Right over here. See what I can do. Camera one. I did this test. It's pretty well black. But it's a lower fire. This one maxes out at cone 5, which is convenient for me. I'm not sure if they make a one that goes to cone 6. But I found this to throw like a normal clay body. And your next logical question black is what clay is that? I don't see it. I can look it up for you if it's something that you want to check out. What are you thinking about making with the black clay? Ben said, I did for a while, but the stuff I used warped like mad. Plus it had manganese in it, which wasn't too good if you had a cut. Oh. Yeah, I use a bit of manganese in my work. I'm not afraid of manganese. Marion said, are you live tomorrow again? Probably not tomorrow, although I do realize the value of streaming on the weekends. I don't have plans to, just because I have so much to do, like business-wise for my website, taxes. Taxes over here are due. Not that I made enough money last year to pay taxes, but I still have to file. Leah said, I'm back. Hi, Leah. Welcome back. Ben Wolf, the real Ben Wolf. Ben said, is that the Mastodon? I shop from Laguna, so I could look it up. I have the receipt right here. If it was 2 hours earlier tomorrow, I can come. Let's see, so that would be at noon here. I'm gonna say probably I won't be there, buddy. Sorry about that. Let me look up that receipt. The question is, when did I buy that? I'm gonna check June. That's not it. Maybe August? Okay, we're trying September. Oh, maybe here. Oh yeah, okay, here it is. It's called B-3 Brown, WC391. Okay. It's called B-3. I don't know why they call it that brown, because it is totally black. WC391. That's the clay That's the black. But I don't know if they'll have it over there in Florida. What are y'all gonna make with the black? Yeah, I like that too, Nick. A really white one and a really dark one. The problem I find with porcelain is that it's you know, to get the most white clay, you really sacrifice the plasticity of the body, and then the expansion, you know, the thermal expansion changes, and so a lot of a lot of glazes that were craze free start to have issues on the porcelain. I just tested one last week called Hagi porcelain, which I liked the idea of throwing with because it has less than 1% absorption, which for cone 5 is really hard to get, but it was a real pain to throw with. And it crazed on everything. I mean, you could fix it, you know, you could increase your silicon alumina ratios, but then, I don't know, just, it's like a whole thing. Ben said, oh, cool, it'd be fun to check it out. Used to throw a ton of black or dark brown flower pots. Yeah, I like a dark brown for sure, especially like if you can use a white glaze over it and leave areas that are kind of like revealed. I love that. Yeah, I'll try to go a little bit earlier next week, Miriam, on Friday. I know it's really late for you over there. I really appreciate you coming by. 5 minutes? Yes. Yeah, I'm super grateful for your time here. So have a great evening and good luck on the tests. Your, you said math and science? Or was it history and science? All right, see you Friday. I was reading a book by Oliver Sacks last night. He was talking about Marie Curie, who, with her father, did a lot of the research and discovery of radioactive elements, uranium, thorium, and radon. And in fact, because they didn't know about the dangers of radioactivity. In fact, people at that time, they thought that they had like healing powers. Radioactivity had healing powers. So people would buy these like ceramic jars that had been irradiated, and they would soak water in it overnight and then get up in the morning and get their daily dose of radiation. Isn't that crazy? Oh my God. So anyway, the interesting thing that I read by Oliver Sacks, like I said, is that because they had no idea, they were sending their samples in the mail. So the poor mailmen were being irradiated. They had no idea. And then before they discovered about the decay of the atom, the scientific kind of understanding of the time was that there was the ether, like there was and this is what really fascinated me, is that the power of the atom came from these like waves that we couldn't detect, because they couldn't figure out how an atom could have like an energy source and produce heat. And I've always known of like ether as like a spiritual thing, and I just didn't know about the origins of it. And that's where it came from. It's like when we didn't know where the power for radioactive materials came from, we believed it came from there. We say it, we refer to it all the time now, like, oh, we're giving good vibes, or sending you my positive energy. Ether. Nick Jordan said, Ben, I have a few pots in the cart. Is there a discount code active at the moment? Way to go, Nick Jordan, supporting fellow potters. Ben said, do not buy them, Nick. Let's trade. Shoot me a text. You got my number, bro. That's so nice of you. Yeah, I'm a big fan of both of you guys. Titans of industry. You read about and watch videos about people who say crazy and wild things like, oh, I can get 1 million followers in a month. And I'm sure they can. But I think for most people, it's just a grind. It's just steady grind. When you look at Ben Wolf, he's got like 4,000 followers or 3,000 followers. And he's been on forever in the grind. And it just takes a long time. So to have 2,000, that's a life goal. Of course, once Nick Jordan produces the Great American Throwdown, he's going to have more followers than he knows what to do with, more subscribers. Trying to work up the courage to go into some local shops here in my area with some mugs or pots and see if they have any interest. Oh, Leah, thank you so much for coming by. It means the world to me that you're here. I hope you have a wonderful Friday. Still holding out for our first troll. Just you know, if you believe it, you can achieve it. I can't wait to get a troll. Yes, thank you, Leah. Really appreciate that. Ben Wolf has so many trolls, he doesn't know what to do with them. Send them over to me, Ben. You're not a real influencer until you have trolls. Swan City said, honestly, we don't have any extra pieces, like a 2-month turnaround at the moment. We'll message you. Thanks, Ben. Hey, if you need extra pottery pieces, you've come to the right place. How many boxes over there? 5, 10. 10 boxes. Probably 20 in each. At least 20 in each. We all got to start somewhere. I just am starting at the bottom. Leah said, you can pin that if you want. I'll keep it up so people see it. Just hold the message and say pin. Hold the message. Pin message. I pinned it. Thank you. What does it mean to, I mean, this is a dumb question, I know, but I need to ask it because I don't know the answer. What does it mean to pin it? Like I can see it. And it just remains there until we unpin it, or is there a timer and it will do it itself? Thank you so much for answering my dumb questions of the day. I try to limit myself to at least 2. Ben Wolf said, I can wait, no problem. Yeah, message me, guys. Nick's phone died, but he said, not interested in subscribes. It's not for them, it's for you. Not interested in subscribes. Yeah, it's a grind. Nick's phone died, but he said, not interested in subscribes. That should make more sense to me, but I don't understand. I need to be drinking more water, clearly. Lee said, it stays here at the bottom so people see it and get reminded that they see it. It helps. Yes, and thank you. Lee said, yes, until you unpin it or are done with the stream. Not a dumb question. You've never done it. Thank you. I do feel behind in my knowledge. Yeah, now we know how to pin stuff. Oh, subscribers after we do the American Pottery Throwdown. It's not for them, it's for you. Yeah, it is. It is for me. Yeah, if I could get 1,000 subscribers, I need to make some long form videos. I've been studying storytelling. I want to be able to tell stories that are interesting, that capture attention, that are helpful, useful. And I am guilty of being a teacher who was really interested in efficiency. So I didn't really want to speak in front of the class a lot. I wanted to disseminate information as quickly as I could and then let people get to work. I feel like that's what the pottery class was all about, is get on the wheel. Kids have enough teacher lecturing. Ben Wolf said, wait, is there an American pottery throwdown? There is not yet, but producer Nick is on the job. He's still trying to secure a couple of monster trucks that we're going to need for the elimination round after episode 3. But we know the episodes so far. Episode 2 is bonsai. Episode 1. Nick Jordan, what is episode 1 going to be of your Great American Throwdown? I can't remember. Leah said, I don't know much about the YouTube LOL, but I'll always help where I can. Thank you very much. You know, if you don't know much, I actually know zero. So I'm going to depend on your not much to get us where we're going. Sunday needs to come already. I'm so excited. Me too. What's going on Sunday? Box shipping day? Leah said, I'm going to battle these demons, LOL, but I'll still be lurking. Yeah, the Nick Jordan. I think it's called The Great American Throwdown, starring Jess from Swan City Ceramics, produced by Nick Jordan. No, produced by the legendary Nick Jordan. I think you just got to speak it into existence, you know? You're here for me, friend. Thank you. I am very grateful. Backwards. Handle's too high. Can't win them all. MDC, De Silva. Hello. Welcome. Thanks for the comment. The wave. How's your Friday going? It's going boring. Jessica Willis said, "This is cool to watch live." Thank you. Yeah. You know, it's not all glamorous work here in the studio, but it's honest work, you know, putting the handles and the thumb rests on these mugs. It's joyful work. I really like it. Nice. Nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's nice. You know, it's one of the beauties of YouTube, isn't it? Or social media in general, is you come across something that is like genuine and real. And this is about as genuine and real as I can be. This little stamp. Just a little pottery shop out of Southern California. We're called the Goods Pottery. And sorry, that's backwards. I don't know how to fix that on my phone. The Goods Pottery. And we call ourselves the Goods because we take the money, a portion of the money, have to pay the bills, a portion of the money, and we give it back to community organizations and people who are doing good work. I'm so new, I haven't made any money yet, but that is my plan, because I want to be involved with good works. And so that's why we call it the Goods. We make the goods and then we do the goods. Or another way to say it, I think, is what we decided on is goods for you, good for others. That's the Goods. The Goods Pottery. Jessica said, I just cut out 6 slabs to work on a box tomorrow. Right on. What sort of a box? What sort of clay? Stoneware? Is it going to be a box for like outdoor use? Or a smaller box, maybe to hold trinkets and jewelry? MDC, De Sylvia, tell me what's going on. Where are you? What are you interested in? What kind of things do you like to do? Jessica said, yes, stoneware, trinket box. Right on. Are you working out of a community studio, Jessica, or are you at your house? Maybe you're at school. Do you have a website that you could put in the chat and we could go check out? Maybe you sell on Etsy. I'd love to see the trinket box. the Goods Pottery. Jessica said, I am just getting into pottery and like hand building. MDC said, I love trinket boxes. Just getting into pottery. How did you discover it? At a community studio or maybe something you found online? I think slab work is one of the more challenging tasks. Do you have a slab roller or are you using a rolling pin or a wire tool to cut the slabs? Are you using some kind of a weight to keep the slabs flat, or how do you keep them from curling up? Jessica said, I rolled it out on a handy, sorry, I'm gonna start over. I rolled it out on Hardybacker board with a rolling pin and I'm letting it dry to leather hard stage. Nice. And I've always kind of struggled with slabs, if I'm honest. They, because they dry outside to in, I either have to like cover them with layers so that they're compressed and slowly dry. And that's, I think the Hardy board is a great way to kind of wick the moisture out. But I don't know, maybe you have some techniques you can share with me about it. Even like my throne plates, they really like to curl. So I actually throw the plates more flat, knowing that they're going to kind of curl up. Can't do that with slabs. They're as flat as they can be. Jessica, is this the first slab box you've built, or have you built others? Jessica said, how do you work so clean? Well, I don't know. I think some of it is just like in production, you get really good at efficiency. Also, it might be a trick of the camera. I'm maybe not as clean as it appears. Yeah, I used to be a high school pottery teacher for 20 years. And then I guess that was 2 years ago now, I retired and decided to start my own pottery and have been working, developing glazes and learning. Before this, I never cared at all about molecular chemistry or the periodic table. And now I think about the periodic table every day. So much of pottery is chemistry, and especially when you're like making your own glazes. Oops, I already stamped it. It's a big factor. And so anyway, after teaching, I was just unprepared. My skills weren't where I needed them to be. The chemistry of my glazes. When I moved from Tacoma, Washington, down to Southern California, if you can see in there, see all the cracks are there. The major issue that I had when I moved here was they fire to a cooler temperature. And so my glazes didn't work. It was a major bummer. And I basically had to start completely over from the drawing, from day one. Learning how to formulate glazes, learning how to make forms. Some of my early mugs like this one, they're fine. They were good for like giveaways, but they just weren't, they're not good enough compared to what I'm doing now, which is like this. This mug. Some things that I really like about this mug is it has these finger rests so that when there's hot liquid in there, your fingers don't get burned. I like that this handle's a bit more substantial. The bottom acts like a little handle. And then the outside is a matte finish, smooth and soft, and the inside is a nice gloss. So that's kind of where I was and where I am. Jessica said, this will be my second box. I see you attaching the handles, but it's so tiny. Oh, thanks a lot. Yeah, this is, my little home studio. So you can see I actually have a horizontal stream going at the same time. And this horizontal stream is more like refined. So there's like drone footage that I took in my recent trip to Costa Rica. That camera has got a problem. I need to fix it. 1 second. And it zoomed way in too. It's weird. But yeah, Jessica, if you're interested, you can switch over to that horizontal feed and see some of the other things, the more wide angle shot of the studio. Thank you very much for saying that. So maybe I missed it, but are you working at home or are you working in a community studio? I'm gonna grab, I got some pictures. Oh, they're not ready. But they're still sticky. Sticky pots. Oh, cool. Well, that's very handy to have somebody who's local and gives classes. Yep, we just had a soft launch of our website too. Leah, yes. Isn't that funny? Yeah, Jessica, we know 2 other potters in our little pottery family. They are both named Jessica. What a small world. That's so cool. Actually, on Monday, one of the Jessicas from JM Clay, early Monday, we're going to get together and do a stream and have a chat and Should be great. Ben Wolf said, "Gotta head out, man. Great to see your work as always, and great to see so many watching. Have a good evening, everyone." Ben Wolf, absolute legend. Thank you so much for coming by. Dude, it means a lot to me to get supported by someone the likes of you. Someone I really respect and look up to. Someone I've been watching for a long time. So thank you very much, Ben. Your support means a lot. Well, actually, it's good timing because I too am ready to sign off for the day. It's 5 p.m. here. And I've been going since about 6 this morning. So I'm ready. I'm ready to sign off and have another go tomorrow. I will be back next week. I am so grateful for everyone's time with me. And I just want to say that I've been reading this book and they talk about how to measure love. How do you know what love is? I'm not saying this is the only metric, but it captured my mind and I've been thinking about it for a couple weeks. Then they said, love is interrogation, asking questions. It blows my mind, and it has been on the front of my mind, and I thought I would just pass that along to you. That if you want to show someone that you love them, that you just ask them questions and listen to what they say. So simple. It's amazing. Anyway. Jessica, thank you. I'd appreciate anybody who would be willing to subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 followers so that I can post a link to my website and potentially, hopefully in the future, sell my work on this site. So thank you for being here, Jessica, and hope to see you again very soon. Leah, thank you so much. Ben Wolf, Swan City, big fan. I really appreciate you. Thanks a lot.